Hey everyone, thank you for joining our Speaking With session. My name is Joe Labert. I'm responsible for sales and partnerships here at Solgari. I'm joined by Alastair who's our recent partnership with QGate. Alastair, I'll let you introduce yourself and we'll jump right in.
Hi, I'm Alastair Jupp. I'm Managing Director. We are a Microsoft partner based on the South Coast. Digital transformation solutions, primarily to SMEs who focus on people-based businesses. We focus mainly on the sales, marketing, and service space of a company journey, and we use Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Power Platform technology to do that.
Oh, fantastic. And for those of you who aren't aware of Solgari's offering, we complement what QGate is supplying to the marketplace, being sales, marketing, and customer service technology through Microsoft Dynamics. So Solgari brings communication channels like voice, video, SMS, chat to D365, allowing any customer and any agent that's using Dynamics to use those channels for inbound or outbound communications. And a big part of what we're going to be talking about today is the customer experience and how utilizing Microsoft Dynamics and supporting Microsoft Dynamics through QGate and Solgari, you can streamline your customer experience and essentially come to a success story for you as a customer using Microsoft Dynamics. So, Alastair, maybe my first question for you is, how has your customer expectations evolved when it comes to communication channels within Dynamics? And do you see your customers, commonly asking for communication channels within D365, or are they traditionally using, third-party technologies? What's your experience to this point in terms of managing a customer's digital transformation within Microsoft?
I would say it really depends on the business model of the client and where they are in terms of their knowledge of what's out there. Typically, we take our clients on a journey of discovery almost when we come to introducing them to Dynamics, that they're usually fairly new to the world of platform technologies. And so as we're going through that journey with them, we will identify the pain points and things in their business. And it's at that point where we will flag the relevant technology, i.e. the communication channels, to a solution to a pain point that they're facing that we've identified in that journey.
Yeah, and Microsoft covers a wide array of pain points, right? Like you said, from sales to marketing to service, the Microsoft applications can cover a lot of what a business needs from day to day. But you're partnered with quite a few Microsoft ISV solutions, and a part of what Solgari and other ISV solutions are bringing to the table is filling some of the gaps that you might find anywhere within those Microsoft offerings. And so the reason our partnership makes so much sense is that Microsoft has kind of the core functionality that you're looking for when it comes to customer service, but the channels that you're looking for to engage with your customers from day to day, especially when we're talking about contact center, aren't really out of the box with Microsoft. And so where we're aligning with QGate in this partnership is that we're going to be able to bring those channels to D365 pretty much instantly, right? The USP of Solgari is that we have rapid implementation and can stand a customer up in a matter of days. And so wherever you stand in terms of your digital transformation, whether you're at the discovery phase or you're growing your CRM and your digital practice, Solgari and QGate can help support you, growing through those growing pains as a company, and making sure that you can get stood up in a matter of days instead of these traditionally long projects that customers tend to go through when implementing a contact center. But the whole point of Dynamics essentially is data, right? So if you can just walk me through your sense, Alastair, of what's the value of data in your customers day to day, and how are you helping customers use that data to impact their customer experience?
Okay, so data is probably one of the trickiest parts of every CRM, right? And getting it right is so important. What a CRM does is essentially centralize that data. It puts it all in one place, or enables it to be brought together in one place, so that you can apply your data analysis, your personalization, your automation, forecasting, not to mention your security, particularly at the moment with everything that's going on in the world. It enhances collaboration and integration with further systems. For me, that's core to what a CRM does. And if you look at what's going on in the world with AI at the moment, you cannot benefit from AI and all that great stuff that's coming down the pipeline in terms of technology in that space without getting this data all in one place in your system. And for me, that's what one of the core benefits of a CRM is to bring it all into one place, so you can overlay these technologies to understand your clients more and enable that personalization to them.
Yeah, and generally an SME, right? The whole goal of keeping this data in one place is to allow an SME to act like the larger enterprises that have a lot more data and have mastered the customer experience. If you look at Amazon, for example, they use data every day to support the customer experience, and our goal is to help an SME organization pivot and be flexible with their data, just like the big guys. And so when we talk about data in D365, the whole goal is to help the agent. So let's talk about the employee that's actually using Dynamics, have the data that they need to have the conversations to help them, have first call resolution, and to have immediate impact on the customer whenever they call in through a voice channel or through a digital channel like Facebook and WhatsApp. And so by Solgari and QGate plumbing all these channels into Dynamics, it allows you as the agent to know, what customer is calling in, why they're calling in, the open cases that they have, and allows the agent to essentially come into a resolution with that customer every time. And the other piece of this comes down to self-service and using the data that's in Dynamics to help your customers self-service. And Alastair, I know that QGate is quite horizontal in terms of your customers, but are there any specific verticals that you notice day to day that are really leaning on digital transformation or implementing contact centers in their day to day? Do you notice anything in a specific vertical?
Aside from the obvious, we are currently quite broad in what we do. However, through natural acquisition of clients, actually are starting to specialize more in the professional services space, which is very people orientated, right? Your product is like us, and what we do, our product is our people. And if our people are not on billable time, and they're not doing work for clients, then we're not making money. So for me, applying this technology to that sort of industry frees them up to be spending more time on what they're getting paid for. That would be my biggest observation, and I don't think it's kind of made it as far into that industry yet, and it's something I'd certainly like to be doing going forwards.
Yeah, of course. And just to wrap things up, how do you envision the partnership working as a pathway for businesses across any vertical to achieve digital transformation and really deepen the value of their customer relationships?
Okay, so for me, there's 4 areas here. So you've got your seamless multi-channel experience, move smoothly between channels without having to repeat yourself. That's a demand from customers now. And what people are experiencing, we primarily deal with B2B, and what people are experiencing in their personal lives, they are now demanding in their business lives. And so, businesses, B2B businesses, are having to replicate that experience. Secondly, by using data to inform and improve your communication strategies, this enables personalized experience for clients. If we then look at the CRM side of things, you've got automating your sales and service process alongside your communication channels. This improves your efficiency, your efficiency, your customer interactions, your cost savings, and you get a more efficient use of your resource. So again, very important to professional services. And finally, by having that unified view of customer interactions and history, you can then overlay the AI technology to help identify much deeper trends within your client base that you might not observe yourself from just looking at charts and graphs and so forth. So it's going to enable you to predict customer behavior, anticipate needs, proactively provide value to customers, which results in a better customer experience and, of course, stronger relationships with them.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of unified data, and that's what this joint partnership is. That's the big value behind QGate and Solgari working together, and it's what separates us from other suppliers out there in the CCaaS world. Is that generally your D365 implementation partner will look to integrate with third-party contact centers, right, which are outside of Dynamics and are using their own data centers, and you'll end up with a few dispersed data entities where you're not always getting the 360-degree view of your customer, and it creates kind of a lengthy and complex integration project instead of a unified contact center and CRM, which is Dynamics, right? So partnering with QGate really allows the customer to have a one-stop shop for a Microsoft-focused contact center and CRM. And of course, the simplified, licensing of it all, where you can manage everything through QGate, makes it just as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's not a massive project. It's a very simplified process, which is very strong for SMEs, right? Because time is of the essence. You don't need to be sucked into expensive, lengthy projects. You want things to be more or less prefabricated, and I think that's what QGate and Solgari are going to bring is to make your contact center project seamless and allow you to have those communication channels and give you the customer experience that you're looking for, and the employee experience that your employees look to manage, and all of that can be managed directly through QGate. So you don't have to have multiple suppliers. It's all managed right through QGate. So I think that's a good start. It's definitely a pleasure working with QGate and announcing our partnership. So we expect some big things this year, both from QGate and from Solgari. But Alastair, is there anything you would add to today? Anything you want to add for a closing statement here?
Only really directed at SMEs, right? A lot of clients that we deal with just feel that this type of ability, you see it from the Amazons, the Apples of the world. They think it's beyond their reach, and it's really not. You don't have to invest huge amounts of money, as you said, by using this pre-built technology. Don't think that you can't embrace this because you can. Get yourself a good partner who will take you through the journey of realizing the benefits of it.
Yeah, fantastic. Great conversation today, Alastair, and we look forward to supporting you and any Dynamics customer that's wanting to have a digital transformation and consolidate the way they communicate with their customers, and use the Microsoft applications to really support this digital transformation. So we really look forward to working with you more, and thanks again for joining today. We'll follow up with any customers that are looking to join us. So thank you again, Alastair, and we'll close it out there.
Thank you very much.